Hello guys, this is question 4.64 and the statement of this question is suppose that x and y are independent random variables with probability densities g of x 8 by x cube for x greater than 2 and 0 elsewhere, and h of y is equal to 2y for the range of y greater than 0 and less than 1 and 0 elsewhere. So for it we have to find the expected value of z, which is xy. Okay, so let me solve it here. This is the solution of this question, and here we want to find out what we want to find out the expected value of z, which is what, which would be the expected value of e of xy. Okay, which is ultimately what, which is basically if the two random variables are independent of each other, which is given here already. So in this case, e of x, e of y, that is equal to e of xy. Okay, so we actually want to find out the product of e of x and e of y. So for it, we had to find what? We had to find out e of x and e of y separately. So now let us first find out e of x, which will be what? Which will be for the range of it x g of x dx. Okay, so let me define the range, and the range of it is from 2 to infinity. So it would be from 2 to infinity, and the value of g of x is what? The value of g of x is, let me put here, the value of g of x is for this range is 8 by x cube. So multiplied by 8 by x cube, it will cancel out, and ultimately we will get 2 to infinity. This 8 is what? This is a constant. It will be outside of it, and here we will get 1 over x square dx. Okay, let me find it out. It would become what? It would become 8 multiplied by 8 would become minus 2. So ultimately we would get minus 1 over x. Okay, and the range of it would be from 2 to infinity, or here in putting the limit here, this minus 1 multiplied by 8 would become minus 8, and putting limits here, we would get here 1 over infinity minus 1 over 2. So it would become minus 8, 0 minus 1 by 2. So ultimately the answer for e of x would become what? It is 4. Okay, this is for e of x. Let me find out the value for e of y. So for e of y, using this similar equation here, the value for the limits here would become from 0 to 1, and the value of y, because the random variable here we have y, so y multiplied by 2y dy. Okay, so ultimately we would get here 2 will be outside, it will come 0 to 1 y square d of y. Okay, so let me find it out. It would become 2 multiplied by y cube divided by 3 from 0 to 1, or 2 by 3, and it would become what? 1 cube minus 0 cube. So we will have here 2 by 3. This is what? This is e of y, and that is what? That is for e of y here. Okay, so now we have to utilize the similar equation, which is here, for finding out the expected value of z. Okay, so here let me find it out here. Let me use this color, or this black one here. So E of z, putting the value for E of x, this is 4 multiplied by the putting the value of E of y, that is 2 by 3. So it would become 8 by 3, and that is what, that is E of z, and this is our solution for question 4.64. Okay, so that's it for today, in which we have seen the solution for question 4.64. If you have any question, you can ask me in the comment box. See you soon.